Well, welcome back to my beautiful office. It is breeding season and it's going nuts in my reserve. And just up there, this cockatoo, you just see him coming at it. There you go, on cue. Thank you. So they're building, well, making a nest in the hollow tree there. Chipping it out a lot so I could hear them just before. Now I've come out without, getting back in the light, I've come back out into the reserve this morning at 7 o'clock. It was pouring down with rain when I got up, so I thought good opportunity to leave my gear at home. Just bring the Osmo out just in case. And to help me see things better. Because when you've got your camera gear on with you, you're sort of focusing on what can I film, what can I take the photograph of, instead of coming out with a clear mind, not worrying about any of that sort of stuff because I haven't got anything with me. So hopefully it would open my eyes more to what's going on around, all the new nests that are being built at the minute. So I've spotted them guys mucking around up there, chipping out that hollow tree, the cockatoos. Might be able to hear in the background spotted pardalote, the male, calling out. They're back building their nest in the bank again, where they always go on the corner there. Been coming here for, God knows, I've lost count. It's been over 10 years. They come back to the same spots year after year after year. We have about 12 I've counted over the years that nest in various places in the reserve. And staggered out in months as well. They don't all do it nest at the same time. It's all staggered out. Yellow robins are well into it. I showed in my last video. Pacific ducks choosing a site. I think they've chosen it now. They've been hanging around this area for a while. An old dead stringy bark tree. Looks like the one they've chosen. And there's another pair over here that have been mucking around looking at the hollow trees as well. But it's just going off in here. There's tons of activity. Yellow white-eared honey eaters are all having fun around the place, chasing each other. It's going really well. Right, so what I'm going to do today is show you all the video clips I've taken in here over the years. A couple of weeks ago I showed you my photographs I've taken, well, a small portion of them. And we'll do the same with video clips of birds nesting, animals, and my passion, the Agile Antechinus. So you might need to pause this video, go make yourself a cuppa, get comfortable and enjoy all the footage I've taken in here over the years, well, as much as I can fit in anyway. This bit of footage was taken with the 5D Mark II after a firmware update finally gave us exposure controls. Now this next bit of footage was taken with the 5D Mark II prior to that firmware update. But I don't want you to concentrate on how bad the film is. I want you to really focus on what's happening with the golden whistler as it brings its chicks up. So that was just an unbelievable event with nature. That yellow robin built its nest about 5 metres away from the golden whistler. Now they must have been first timers because the nest fell to the ground not long after the chicks hatched. So completely disastrous for the yellow robin. But because the golden whistler was so close, it seems that the yellow robin female was still very highly in nurturing mode. She couldn't help herself. She came and fed the golden whistler chicks. Truly amazing. Amazing to watch. I learnt so much from that. For the last hour and a half, I've been watching and trying to get footage of a yellow robin building a nest on a branch of a silver wattle tree. There are flowers in the background of the silver wattle, and it just looks awesome. I think it'd be a really good story for my documentary if I got this. So I've been waiting for it to turn up, and every now and then it has given me something, but not exactly what I wanted. So let me run you through how I have the camera set up and the troubles that I've had while waiting for the subject to turn up, trying to get the right lighting and everything like that. Alright, I'll just turn around again because I'm on the track and see that way alright, but I can't see behind me. So tell me, if anyone's coming, yell out to me. So I have the camera set up in TV mode on the XF400. Now TV mode is what you normally have on DSLRs. So that allows you to control the shutter. Everything else is in automatic. Because when we're filming, we need to have our shutter set to twice the amount of what our frame rate is. So it's 25 frames per second is what I'm filming in. So it's a shutter speed of 50. I have the gain set to 24, limited to 24. Don't want it to go over, otherwise we are going to get a lot of noise. So that should be right in this spot with the amount of light that's here when the clouds are coming over. So that's sort of how the camera's set up. As far as functionality, but the focusing, because of the situation I have here with the branch moving and some very nice bright subjects in the background, those flowers, I have the focusing system set to manual. So I'm using the assist square, little green square that tells me when it's perfectly on. Right, so that's the camera. Oh, big roos running through. Yeah. Yeah, where was I? Down to the problems that I've had while I'm waiting for my subject to turn up. Right, so it's a cloudy day, but it's broken clouds. So every now and then I get beautiful light on there, but also I get the wind as well. So everything's blowing around. So if the bird turns up while it's blowing, then it's going to be in and out of focus all the time. It's not what I want. But unfortunately, that's what's been happening. As soon as the sun comes out, the wind picks up. And I've had to deal with that. But the bird isn't turning up when the sun's out. So I'm not getting it with that perfect light. But it's turning up when it's gone in, but it's just on the way back, it's like diffused, a nice bit of light, so that's pretty good as well. But yeah, the wind's been a problem, really strong. It's like now, it's just stopped. But as soon as the sun comes out, bang, it's on. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pull the pin and go home for a while because it's 11 o'clock. That's when birds stop building their nests and take a break. Right through until 2 to 3 o'clock, and then they'll start up again, maybe. But that's what every bird does. So am I. I'm going to go home, have some lunch, and then come back out later on and see what else we can find later on in the day. I so want one.
No way, Jose, are you ever going to get me into one of those suits.
Ah, we are singing in the rain. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that bit of footage that I showed you. It's a mere snippet of what I have in 9.5 terabytes. That's right, 9.5 terabytes I have filled up so far of photographing, filming birds and animals in my reserve. I have to stop and only do rare moments, I think, from now on in. Now, speaking of rare moments, did you notice the superb fairy wren that I showed you earlier? That there was 2 extra males helping out feed the chicks. A young male and a very rare adult male that I've seen in here for years. It's the first time I'd ever actually managed to film him and photograph him. He has double the black feathers than a normal male. Is this normal that other males help out with the fairy wrens feeding chicks? Do other females that don't have partners do the same thing? If you've seen this before, tell me in the comments down below. Now it's time for me to wrap up this video, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, got something out of it, or just purely got entertained. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get more of this amazing stuff, click on my pretty little face just down here in the bottom right hand corner of the screen. Hit the little bell, you'll get notification whenever I do anything else crazy, like standing in the rain talking to a camera. And over here at the end of this video will be a link to my channel, so click on that, take it to my channel. There's nearly 200 videos there to choose from me doing these sort of things, talking about photographing, filming in a forest environment, give you some tips there, and the list goes on and on and on. I go on holidays, I make little documentaries of my holidays. Man, go and have a browse, there's tons of stuff there. I'm sure there'll be something of interest to you there. Now just remember, if you don't do, you don't get. So get out there and start photographing and filming wildlife. I'll catch you on the next one. And yeah, keep away from that coronavirus rubbish. Bye.